Okay, so good morning. This is Lady Dana, and I want to talk about familiars. I don't know if you're very familiar with the term familiars, but um, your familiar happens to be your pet, and in Wicca we just changed what we call them. But your familiars happens to be your pet, and technically your pets reflects on you. Anyway, kung ano yung pet mo, usually ganun ka din. And this is like, they serve as your better half. No? Parang sila yung tumutulong sila yung nag-accompany sa'yo. And usually, most witches, they prefer having cats for familiars. Anything or any animal that actually stares is what you call a familiar. When you say stare, yung nakatitig na gano'n. And most cats nakatitig sa'yo. And the reason why we prefer cats kasi kumbaga may color coordination din sila eh. Like, for example, if it's a white cat, if it's a white cats are often used inside business places or work-related issues. Kapag, for example, yung place na pagtitira ng pusang puti, siya yung, tawag dito, I mean, doon siya nakatira. Doon siya nagstay. Yung place na yon naka-cover ng energies ng cat na yon, ng white cat na yon. White cats are often used as lucky charms kasi nakaka-magnet sila ng attention ng tao. And most of the time, ang lakas ng affection nila sa tao. That's why they attract more people to themselves. Now, so if people could get attracted to white cats, what do you think can a white cat do sa sa business mo, sa negosyo mo? Kaya nga yung lucky cat, remember, kulay puti, ganun siya ng ganun. Kumakaway siya, meaning tumatawag siya ng tao or tumatawag siya ng swerte. So, that's the job of the white cat. Ang trabaho niya, siya yung tagahanap ng prosperity para sa boss niya. Okay, so let's talk about the black ones, black cats. Okay, black cats are used as a defense. They are the protectors. They are the warriors ng mga witches. Technically, yung black cat kasi, well, since they're black, they get all the colors of the universe. And hindi totoo yung kasabihan na pag sinabing black yung pusa, malas. Hindi totoo yun. Ang totoo, the black cat protects the owner or the master or the mistress, for that matter. Black cats is your defense against the dark arts. Kumbaga, yan yung pang Harry Potter natin. Siya yung defense natin against, how do you say this? Spirits from the dark side, ika nga. No? Sila yung defenders of the underworld kasi. So, sila yung kinakatakutan ng mga dark spirits. Black cats are often seen inside houses kasi sila, territorial yan eh. Territorial kasi ang pusa. Ayaw nila nang inaagawan sila ng posisyon sa bahay. So, mas gusto nila, yung lugar nila, kanila lang yun. Hindi ka pwedeng pumasok. Hindi pwedeng ibang pusa ang pumasok. And that's why we prefer having black cats inside the house. Now, if it's a black and white spotted cat na two colors. Spotted cats, we mas maganda siya pag nasa bahay kasi neutralizer siya. Siya yung Kumbaga siya yung yin-yang. Maganda siya sa bahay, maganda rin siya sa offices, sa trabaho, sa negosyo. Maganda rin siya. Kasi siya yung nagbabalance ng negative and positive. Same thing with gray cats. Ganon din ang trabaho ng gray cats. They serve as a neutralizer para hindi puro negative yung pumapasok sa bahay mo. And if ever may pumasok man sa bahay or sa establishment natin na negative, the gray cats will serve as the neutralizer. Sila yung mag-neutralize nung situation. So, maybe hindi masyadong positive yung outcome, pero at least hindi naman siya nega. Now, we have yung three-color cats. The three-color cats, mas maganda siya pag nasa bahay. Kasi three-colored cats, they serve as not just neutralizers, but it promotes harmonious relationship between family members para bawas away. No? Anyway, it's a cat. And kapag tatlo yung spots niya sa body, or three colors yung spots niya sa body, those, the three colored spots, actually it signifies a harmonious relationship between family members or coworkers. Pero mas maganda siya pag nasa bahay. Kasi coworkers, no matter what we do, talagang laging may labanan eh. Laging may politika. There's no such thing as an office without office politics. So, laging may ganun. Laging may office politics. Laging may nag-uunahan sa isang mataas na posisyon. Same things with parang gobyerno lang yan eh. So, okay. So that's for familiars. And also, if you cannot get yourself a cat or allergic as a cat, try mo yung rabbits. I used to have what do you call this? A student na familiar niya rabbits. Tapos, nagkaroon din ako ng student na ang familiar niya guinea pigs. Because those animals, they actually stare at you. The weirdest you could go with your familiars would be a snake. Yeah, snakes make good familiars also. Very protective, and they have very good. You can then the guinea pig can serve as a familiar. Yeah. And then later on, after nitong discussion natin, I will teach you how to make them into familiars. But of course, guinea pigs, they might stare very well, but they don't run fast enough. Kasi mabagal ang kanilang motor systems. I used to take care of a guinea pig. Peruvian, sila yung mahahaba yung buhok na guinea pigs. My Peruvian guinea pig won a competition before, and kasi akala nung judge wig sa haba ng hair niya mukha siyang wig. But they're nice. Turtle doves, they don't really stare enough. But blackbirds can serve as familiars because blackbirds they can deliver spirits from your place to another. No, blackbirds, especially ravens. Another thing that another reason why nasabi ko kanina na snakes make good familiars, no? Or reptiles. Well, snakes in particular. Snakes kasi, they stare, that's one. Two, they're very defensive. Three is that maamo sila sa masters nila or sa amo nila. And lastly, snakes is actually the symbol of healing. Little do a lot of people know that the snake is actually the animal that actually heals. every major part of a snake is used to heal some forms of sickness sa isang tao. The snake is also the symbol in medical symbols. Have you seen yung medical symbol na may snake nakaganon? Nakaikot siyang ganon, tapos nakaganon, naka-entwine. Tapos nagkaharap yung dalawang snake sa isang staff na ganon. Tapos nakaganon yung snake. That's the medical symbol, the PhD symbol. Medical symbol with snakes like that signifies just one thing, that the snake can actually heal people. No. So that's why I also approve with people having snakes for familiars. I actually know people who are like that. And lastly, well, if you're going to go for reptile familiars, it's okay. I don't mind that. But do not expect them to do what the cats can do. At huwag mong pagsasamahin yung reptiles tsaka yung cats because baka bukas makalawa pulutan na yung pusa mo. No. Baka pulutanin eh. Anyway, okay. For familiarism, on the third day that you receive your cat in your house, you offer them to the gods or the powers that be. Light ka ng isang gold and silver na candles. If not, yellow and white. That signifies the god and the goddess. You offer your familiar to them and ask them to make this familiar to be a part of you, to serve as your eyes, to serve as your rescue in case when you need one and you don't have anybody around you. If you need someone to rescue you, your familiar should be able to rescue you. So you will ask the gods to give them the powers that they need to serve you well. You allow these animals to be a part of you. So there. For anointing your cat, you try to mix olive oil, sage, and no, not rosemary. Sage, olive oil, and what do you call that? Dragon's blood. If you can find those three, you put them in a vial this small. Tapos, lagyan mo ng mga, wag mo kalahating olive oil. And then you put the herbs in, you put the dragon's blood in, and then you anoint your cat on the third eye area. Sa ganito ng pusa ninyo. Sa ganito ng pusa nyo, sa leeg ng pusa nyo. You just put the oil there. And then while you're doing that, sabihin mo in your own way, in your own words, you say it. Na to the gods or to the powers that be, please make this familiar be a part of me. Give him the power to serve me well, the power to rescue when I need them as well. Samoted me. O diba, ang saya? Next time I'll teach you how to make incantations na walang notes. Just use the powers that be. Instead of using the gods and goddess, no. Just use the powers that be. Understood na yun. But before that, you have to cast a circle before you do that. And maghahanap na kayo ng pwede nyo gawing ninong at ninang ng inyong familiar. Dahil kakailanganin nyo yun. Dahil hindi mo pwedeng hindi buhatin yung pusa mo kapag lalagyan mo ng anointing oils. Baka makakalmot ka lang. Kailangan may tagahawak. Okay? So, this is Lady Dana, and I hope you enjoy the topic for today because later on I'm making a new one and it's about circle casting. So, bye and good night. Blessed be.